Good morning, go-getters. It's time to wake up to living life on your own terms. Welcome to FU Money Mornings with me, Brent Attaway, where we talk business, marketing, sales, leadership, and pretty much anything that helps us create more FU money and live in an amazing FU money lifestyle. Let's dive in. Good morning. I'm going to jump right into leads, lead generation, why it's not happening for you, the way that you're probably hoping it would happen, and what you can do about it right now. Now, if you didn't listen to last episode and even the one before, I've already talked about FU money, what this lifestyle is about, what this mindset's about. And I even went into, how to F yourself, which just means making yourself unstoppable in our context, okay? But the point is go listen to those. That's all I want to share with you. And understand that before you get into lead generation, before you get into true domination of any marketplace, you need to take care of yourself. Go listen to that episode and just make sure you get your brain on right. Because once you start generating leads and you learn what I'm about to share with you, it gets addictive and you won't want to take care of yourself as much sometimes. You start winning or you see it not working how you thought, but you're just on the edge of it, you breaking through. No matter what, all I'm doing right now is warning you, please take care of yourself, your health, and your mental health first. Then keep taking care of your business and making that FU money, okay? All right. I just couldn't stress that enough because here we go. Generating leads, guys. I'm going to go into the fundamentals of lead generation right now. And I don't mean the boring stuff that doesn't affect you. I mean the stuff that is affecting you right now. You think it's this whiz-bang AI, cool new bot that just came out right now, or the new software. That's not it. That's not the secret sauce. The secret sauce is in the fundamentals and executing it like a master. Now, let me just go over a few things you need to be doing, and you need to check with your team. If you don't know anything that I'm talking about right now, you need to check with your marketing team, okay? So the first thing, it's called lead generation for a reason. You're trying to generate or create a system of generation, like you're always like a power generator. I have a generator out here as a backup power source, right? But lead generation is constantly coming in. The job of lead generation is not just a one-off thing or a 1 week sprint on it and then we go dry again. That's feast or famine. The job of you as a sales professional, a business professional, an entrepreneur, a leader is to consistently bring in leads. And the first thing you need to do is understand how to capture leads. Capture leads. So I can go out and talk to people, and if I don't capture the leads somewhere or put them somewhere, we've got an issue. We're already wasting time. This is the fundamentals. This is what I'm talking about. I hear people all the time talk about how good they are at sales and they're out self-generating on the doors and they're doing this, and I literally watch them do it, and they're asking for my help still, and I know why. It's because they don't capture leads. They only eat what's in front of them. That means this: if they're not ready to buy right now, they drop them. They drop that person. And either you have that attitude as a sales rep or you have it as a team and you're teaching your team that shit. You need to stop. I know that's my mindset, but hey, guys, I've built several $1 million companies on this one concept. I'm not even that great at selling. I'm great at marketing, so I don't have to sell so hard. I don't have to only eat what's in front of me. I can always eat. I have a pipeline full of leads that aren't even interested right now, but I'm warming them up because, hey, if you knock on their door, they don't care. I'm the one on the top of their mind. Okay? I win that contest. You'll never win. Marketers that are also salespeople will always win over just a salesperson. You have to become good at marketing and lead generation. So let me get off that high horse there, but that's highly, highly important. Back to lead capture. Let me name a few lead capture mechanisms, things that you can do now to start capturing leads into your CRM, not into your phone on your notes, not into a spreadsheet somewhere. That's a start, but I wouldn't even start there. I'd go get a CRM. I have a CRM. There's my shameless plug. Woohoo. You can get my CRM. Actually, it doesn't matter what CRM you get. There's a lot of CRMs out there. The key is what you want is, in this context, is you capture the lead somewhere that it can be organized and tracked, and you can come back to it and remember where that lead came from. You might put notes on it. You can do all kinds of things, but essentially you need to capture that lead. That means they put their name and email, their phone number perhaps, or any of those three things, at least two of those three things. It's usually name and phone number. If you're manually doing this, like you're out, maybe you're knocking doors or getting referrals, you don't usually get their email at first. On the flip side, the automated way of capturing leads we'll go into a little bit differently, and that's when you do get both email and phone number and name, okay? But let me first just say this. You should have a little form, I call them lead forms, and you have it saved on your phone. And anytime you talk to somebody, or the CRM is on your phone, even better, like a CRM has an app, like ours has an app. You can go to the App Store, CRMX, search it, and you'll see what a CRM looks like, okay? You open up the app, you type in, you're talking to them, and you type in, they become a lead. They're not an appointment yet. They're not anything like that. They're just a lead. And you type in their name and their phone number that they gave you. You hit save, and now they're in your system. That is a lead capture. That's just a form or some kind of like app on your phone that puts it right into the CRM, okay? That's it. There's number one. You should always be doing that. Number two, your website should have a form that pops up or that they can click on that offers a free lead magnet. I brought up lead magnets in the last podcast, okay? A lead magnet is something that attracts, hence the word magnet, attracts leads to you rather than you chasing them. And it's something that's free, and you can just put on your website. A free guide reveals how to cut $50 off of your bill each month by just doing these 5 things in your home, and you give them energy saving tips essentially. But you got to make a great offer that's like 5 minutes for them to consume, and they're like, sure, I'm here. Why not download that thing? They'll download it. They have to put their name and at minimum email, probably phone number, into that form to receive instant access to it. Voila. Guess where that form is connected to? Your CRM, of course. So now you got another lead. So you're entering them over here. That's number one, like manually. And then 2, you have your website collecting leads at all time. Another thing on your website should be a chat bot, some kind of chat. This is your third option that you can start capturing leads. We're on mechanism number 3 right now. A chat bot, so they can click a little chat bubble and type in what they're looking for. Hey, I'm looking, how do I get a quote here? Those are the highly interested ones. Or, hey, I'm just looking to see if you guys do XYZ services. And they enter their information, and it asks them at least for their name and email and maybe their phone number to get back to them. Our chat bot, I prefer to say, what's your phone number? And we'll text you back. And then now we have their text. We can have permission to text them because our chat bot asked their permission. And then they've opted in. Now we can follow up. We can even automatically follow up with them. And then we can also follow up and ask for their email if we want to send a quote later. Now we've captured more information, right? So now I got 3 lead capture mechanisms. 2 things on my website and 1 just on an app or a form somewhere that's easy for me to access on the go, right? What's another one? What else can we do to capture leads? Well, another one that you can do that's just essential is on your ads. So you're running Facebook ads, Google ads, YouTube ads, doesn't matter, wherever you're running ads. This sounds obvious. I just want to make sure you understand you're putting them all and they're coming all into one spot into your CRM, but you have all these lead capture mechanisms out there. Don't you think that if you have all these lead capture mechanisms out there that you're going to get more leads? Just inherently? The logic of it? The answer is an absolute 200% fucking yes. Like you're even if you're getting 100 leads right now and you get 109 leads per month now, is it worth it just to add these lead mechanism to have another 9 leads a month? Or let's say 10 for easier math, 100 and then times that by 12. So now we're at 120 leads per year. Even if you only have that little bump, that's still worth it to put these lead mechanisms in place. Okay, so that's why I'm sharing these. This is the fundamentals. This is what you have to get in place before you do advanced shit. Okay, so you get all these in place. Now that you have, or let me go back to ads. So on ads, typically what you want to do is run your ads. Whoever's running your ads, they go to what's called a landing page. Do not take them to your website. I still can Google companies right now, and they are literally paying Google ads, show up at the top of the Google searches, and I can see them, and I click, and it goes to their freaking website. Like, why send me to your website when you could give me a very direct offer, about roofing, for instance. Let's say I search roofing near me. And at the top, it doesn't just say, Attaway Roofing, best roofing ever. And it goes to my website. Congratulations, you just gave me a fancy brochure and you paid to give that to me. That is a dumb idea. And I'm going to be really bold. You're being an amateur and you're being thoughtless and you're letting somebody else control your marketing. I'm telling you right now, don't do that. What you want is a landing page that gives you a lead magnet, or gives them a lead magnet. So if you are going to pay to be in front of people, make sure you capture their information, right? Always make sure you capture their information. So now we have a lead magnet, or a form, and you're capturing leads on a landing page with a lead magnet. Do not take them to your website. So now what is that? 4? Let's add 2 more. You don't have to do these, all of them. I would say at least do those 4, by the way, but the next 2 are optional, but I would do as many as I could. Let's say you're creating content out there on social media, and instead of just hoping they somehow message you, what if you have a little cool scrolling banner or something that pops up on the videos or on the images that says, and it's scrolling across almost like the news. You can mix it up, but it doesn't matter. The call to action is what matters here, and that it's obvious of what they should do. Hey, text the keyword, I'll just say bill, like power bill. Bill, B-I-L-L, text the keyword bill to this phone number. It's a regular phone number. And to get your free report on XYZ, lead magnet, okay? And that is your call to action. Text keyword to this phone number to receive this free thing, lead magnet. That right there will get you a ton of leads coming in organically, because you're already organically putting content on your social media channels. And now they have one more way on the go. They're looking at it like, sure, okay, sure. I do. You know what? I have been looking at solar. I just got a quote. I should probably get a quote from these guys as well. And now they're going to text the keyword to your team. And now you have a chance at winning that deal because you got a lead, all because you put it on your videos. It doesn't take any, you set it up once and then it just happens. And by the way, you can automate the process. So it's pretty cool on those ones. You can actually say, text keyword. So if I was the lead right now, I'd text my keyword bill, like a power bill, and to 850-111-0000. Okay. So I just text that. And what it will do is, you set it up correctly, it'll actually just reply back saying, hey, thanks for requesting your free widget. What is your name? I say Brent, or I could say Brent Attaway. It doesn't matter. And it'll respond back after that. It'll say, thanks, and it'll put my name in it now. Thanks, Brent. What's the best email that I should send this free widget to you, this free report or guide or cheat sheet? And I say, send it to this email. And I type that in. And then it says, great, we just sent it to you. Thanks for requesting the free guide. That's it. Lead captured. Here's what happened, though. When I text them, I'm giving permission, because I do, by the way, I didn't go into the details, but when the first reply says you can stop and opt out at any time, right? And that's already built in. You don't have to worry about that. Just know that that's happening. And now I captured a phone number. I don't have their name. And then I asked them for their name. So now I captured their name and their phone number because they text me, right? And then I said, and what's the best email? Now I've captured their phone number with their name next. And then I asked for their email. I just got 3 things from them by them simply starting with texting a keyword to me. And it's all automated. Nobody is back there typing the responses. It's fully automated, waiting for answers. And then it even puts the email and the phone number into their contact record for you and saves it into those fields. So it's easy. You just captured a lead. Congratulations. Now you have that everywhere. And you can, by the way, you can do several keywords. You can have one over here for bill. Maybe you're running a ad over here and you want to know, hey, I'm going to track that with this keyword. You could do that. Maybe you're at a trade show, some kind of home show, and you have a keyword for, that trade show. Let's say it's called Utah Home Show. And so you type the word Utah to this number, or send the keyword to this number, and now you're tracking anything that came from Utah, right? So the point is this, that's a very powerful way. Last tip for lead capture, QR codes. Use QR codes. Finally, we're here in the generation. QR codes came out a long time ago in marketing, by the way. Like when I first got into marketing, in business. I mean, I was 21 when I really got into business, like at a fully interested. 24, bought my first business. And even then, QR codes were popular in other countries and they just weren't here. And then suddenly in the last, 5 years, 6 years, they become very popular. I don't know exactly, but it hasn't been that long, frankly, where now QR codes are finally an acceptable thing. Even your great grandmother knows what a QR code most of the time. They pull out their phone, they scan it with their phone, and and it's easy. You used to have a QR code app, by the way. You used to have one, and now it's just built into the cameras, right? It recognizes it. So it's easy, guys. So like any printed material is a great place to put QR codes. If you're at an event and you're a sponsor of an event, make sure you use QR codes. They just scan it and it gives away your free thing, or enter to win XYZ, right? QR codes are a great way to ensure that you're capturing the lead. And by the way, what a QR code does is it's just a shortcut to a landing page at this point. So essentially it's the same lead capture actual process. It's a landing page with a form on it asking for their information, but it's how they got to the landing page that's different now. A QR code got them there. And now, so there you go. Start getting those lead capture mechanisms in place. We have your website with a form to give away your free lead magnet. You have a website chat. You have just manually entering it in, like at least have it so it goes right into your CRM. That's the key point I was making there. Like have a form that automatically puts it in there, or at least an app that you just pull up on your phone and type in the new lead. And then that's 3 of them. And then what was the next one? Landing page. That's 4 of them, where you're sending ads to that landing page, right? Then you have a text to keyword. That's 5. And then you have QR code. That's 6. I just gave you 6 different lead capture mechanisms that you should be using and you could be using at any given time to increase your lead generation so you never have to go hungry, so you can stay out of the feast or famine. That's just the mechanisms. In the future episodes, we can go over, depending on what you submit to me and what you want me to cover on these FU Money Mornings, but like we can go over more things. But this right here, if you just get some of those in place, you don't need to have all of them. At least get 3. My preference is 4 to 5 if you can. If you get a CRM that offers all of those as a solution, use it because it's easy. So right now, your homework, your action is get a CRM if you don't have one, or change your CRMs to something like CRMX and get that for your business. It's for home services, right? And from there, make sure you have all those tools and all those lead capture mechanisms distributed out there, and they all are filtering it into these new leads hitting your pipeline every day for your sales reps or for yourself. All right. That's another episode of FU Money Mornings. Thanks for being here, and keep living life on your own terms. And that's a wrap on another FU Money Morning. Look, if you're hungry for more, remember you can join us in the free FU Money community, and let's make those dreams a reality. Just go to ilovefumoney.com to join the community now. Until next time, keep living life on your own terms.